Hi, here's my video of parts to clean on this printer. So first thing, I'm just going to talk about the things that, like the names of the things. So first we have this. It comes in this little package and like this, it's like a solution in there. This one is the wiper cleaner. I'll show you where it puts on the printer as well. These are the flushing foam is what these are called. They come in these, there's 2 of these in each pack that we have. Then we have these little filters. These are the fan filters. They go on the back of the printer back here. I'll show that too. And then these are our 2 different cleaning sticks. These ones have the white tip, and then these ones, these also have white tip, but these ones are like plastic, where these ones are like a foam. Okay, so now that you have that, since I don't have to replace anything in the printer today, I'll just show you where it all goes. Okay, if you're trying to do maintenance on the printer, you have to turn it off on this. There's a little menu. If you push this button, it will take you pick maintenance, and it will have you pick the parts that you're going to replace. So then you open this. After you turn it off, you only have 15 minutes to keep the printer open like this, or things will dry out. So first we're going to look at this part here. You can move this carriage back and forth. I always just move it all the way to the side so then it's out of the way. So here's our flushing foam that we talked about, those ones. These are our wiper filters, which you can tell they're gross. And then these are just a catch-all. That's where the ink sits, or the head sits, so that it's like full with ink the whole time. So what you're gonna do to replace, I'll start with this guy, but I'm gonna do the white one because it's a lot cleaner. You pull up and pull out, and it looks like that. And then if you're putting a new one in, you just have to put it in where it sits, push down, and it will click, and it's all good. For these, usually what I do is I get out either like a pen or the little pokey things needed for vinyl, and I'll pick it up, and then you can just toss them. In other packages, you just set them right in. You can clean under these sometimes too if you need to. They get kind of dirty sometimes, but if it's not too bad, I don't worry about it too much, just because it's gonna always collect ink. Same with these. This one you can tell is really dirty. The white ink or the black ink just shows really well on this, so you can clean that often if you need to. Same with this one. Pick it up, throw it away. This one gets way fuller than this white one does, I found. It just depends on kind of the time of year, season, all those things, right? Then you can clean this thing, and I'll show a quick demonstration of how to clean that. Okay, for this part of the printer, you want these green ones with the white foam, right? What you're gonna do is go around the edge like this. You never want to touch that black part in the middle. That's just where the ink sits, so you don't want to like suck it up, obviously. So do your best just to go around the edges and clean what you can. Like that. Once you're done, you can toss this. And then these, and I just get another one for this. These are like an in-between. They get full of just a cleaning solution. So you can go in and get all of that out of there. And sometimes they have all these little white flurry things all around the edges. You can try to get those off too. If you can't, no big deal. The next part you want to do is grab this. We're going to clean the underside of the ink heads. So what I do is I pull this carriage right back to the side. What you're going to try to do is clean these edges. So you don't want to touch in the middle if you can, you know what I mean, and around the edge, and you're just going to go all the way. You can see it kind of has some residue, right? The white one's the worst just because the white is the thickest ink. If all else fails, you can take this platen out and get on there and scrub. But like I said, you only have 15 minutes, so sometimes it's hard to get all of what you need done in that time. So just do what you can. Sometimes what I do is I get this side too, and I'll scrape around on the edge on the white one, just because it is so tough. Once you are done though, right, I can just move this back, and sometimes there's some white residue. I'd grab that so that it doesn't get sticky for the platen to move back and forth. The next thing is these fan filters. These don't need to be replaced very often. It's more just of when they look gross, then you can. So what you're gonna do is on this part, you'll open this latch, pull up. Right now, they are kind of bad. I probably could replace them, but if you look at the back, it's not nearly as bad as the front. So I'm not gonna worry about it till the end of the semester. So you push those down. They just like pop out too, like you can just push them and they'll pop right out. You put a new one in, whoops, and push it back in and it's replaced. Sometimes too, this is the cleaning fluid. The printer will say that you're all the way out, which you can kind of see how much it needs to be filled. The printer will say needs to be replenished, and you can put that in anytime. After you're done cleaning the printer, it will come up with this and says it wants to perform a test print. Test prints are just the exact same thing as what we do every morning. It's just going to print some lines that just make sure that the ink is all coherent and everything is working the right way. So you'll just push OK. It'll bring the button out like this. We'll get one of these flimsy pieces of paper that we got, or the plastic sheets, and put that on. Once you have that on, then you just push OK, and it will send it, and you can do a test print. Just to wrap up, the last thing I was going to say is that if you're ever not sure of what things are called or the name of them, you can always just Google the name of the printer, the Brother GTX Pro, and just do like cleaning tips. And there's other videos that people posted about like how to clean it. The other thing you can do too is if you're not sure of what the names of things are, in the blue binder that's underneath the computer out front, there's just a list of all of the things that we order, we use, all those things. So hopefully this helps.